Hello everyone, WW2 here, and with the theme of the video I made last week, I remembered about the rifle grenade attachment that was recently added into the game with the Division overhaul update, and to be honest, I kind of forgot that this even existed, as I've actually yet to see anybody really trying to use it in game. So because of this, I actually wanted to see why this was the case, with a full breakdown of what you can expect from this attachment. Jumping right into things, just like in the previous video, let's start off with the one-hit kill blast radius of the rifle grenade. As seen on the chart, the one-hit kill radius is quite good, as it's just about half of the sticky grenade's one-hit kill, which turns out to be surprisingly better than both of the launchers in the game as of right now, even better than the Panzerschreck. In fact, this radius is most comparable to the bazooka pre-nerf, as the rifle grenade is only slightly better than it in that aspect. So if you look into these stats damage-wise, it seems fairly decent and perhaps even practical to use in the right circumstances. And this damage profile even works out better if your opponent is already hurt, or if you have the chance to launch both grenades at them, as they'll still take a considerable amount of damage if they survive a single hit. But however, the other stats of this attachment is where things really start going downhill. As similar to both launchers, if an opponent is at full health and is using either Hunker or Armored Division, the grenade must be a direct impact for a kill. However, this will still cause a fair amount of damage to them, which can allow you to finish them off later with your weapon. Next, in similar fashion to the other rifle-mounted grenade launchers found in other Call of Duty titles, there exists a minimum distance in which the grenade must travel before it becomes primed to explode upon impact. What I mean by this is that if your target is within a certain distance from you, the grenade will just refuse to explode and just simply behave as a one-hit lethal projectile. So with some quick testing, I found this range to be quite large actually, as it easily surpasses any other grenade launcher in other Call of Duty games. And taking this into practice will quickly make you realize how much of a drawback this really is. As in World War II, the maps you'll find are very close quarters and will render the grenade launcher into an unreliable, quirky shotgun. And to make matters even worse, the rifle grenade even has a fairly slow projectile speed, which will definitely make longer range fights less reliable. As for the handling characteristics, the rifle grenade can feel quite sluggish here. To fully equip or unequip the rifle grenade, it'll take you around 2 seconds to complete this. And it will also take you around 0.65 seconds to be able to fire a weapon again after launching the rifle grenade. While this may not seem like that much on paper, experiencing this in-game is rather annoying and gives the attachment an overall clunky feeling to it. Throughout my time using this attachment, I found this to be the worst downside to it, as you pretty much have to commit to the strategy well in advance. If you choose to equip this in the heat of the moment, you'll quickly find yourself running into a lot of frustrating deaths. But not only that, the long equip time may even deter you from wanting to go through the wait to equip the launcher in the first place. And while this may just be me, I found this thought to be rather distracting and causing me to lose focus of other things going on in game. And finally, one last detail I wanted to look at is that if you use rifle grenade on different guns, you may realize that different weapons have different looking grenades. And so I decided that it might be best to do a quick test on these to see if different grenade models have different stats. And through careful comparisons, there is absolutely no statistical difference between the two types, and it's purely just a cosmetic feature. In all, the grenade launcher is rather subpar, and while you can definitely find some uses for it in a match, I feel it ultimately suffers way too much from awkward handling features, and that makes it feel unreliable. What I mean is that it can be a great tool for just simply damaging or finishing off hurt enemies, but the clunky handling makes it difficult to combo off of on your own. Due to this, I feel that it's great to use in game modes like Domination or Hardpoint, where your teammates will constantly be attacking enemies in one focused location. Another useful place for this attachment is when it's paired with Expeditionary. With this setup, when enemies take even the slightest amount of damage from the grenade, they'll be marked real time on your minimap for a lengthy 6 seconds. This can be especially useful when you want to clear out rooms and objectives, as your opponent will actually already be hurt and marked when you do so. This will make it very easy to challenge them, and almost guarantee you a win in that gunfight. But that is all for the rifle grenade. Feel free to share this around if you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for sticking around, and until the next video.